Have you ever had someone compliment you and it made you almost turn red in the face, or you brushed it off, you felt very uncomfortable, and right away you wanted to change the topic or you reflected back onto them? Pay attention to your ability to receive compliments. That can be a sign of low confidence. And I'm going to show you a few simple ways to give your confidence a boost. So many people say, well, this is just the way I am, and don't think that they can change that. And I'm here to challenge you that you can absolutely change your self-image and your confidence. And it's actually essential if you're going to achieve your goals and your dreams. So let's talk a little bit about self-image and confidence and why it's so important. Our self-image or self-esteem is influenced by lots of different things. You may have grown up in a household where you were told you're not smart enough, you'll never amount to anything. You were criticized maybe about your physical appearance. Maybe you didn't do well in school, or you constantly got in trouble from the teachers. And all of those moments in time can erode our self-esteem, impact our confidence, impact our belief in ourselves. And when that happens, it impacts our ability to really step into our purpose, our passions, and really live a fully expressed life. Here's the good news. We can improve our self-image, our self-esteem, and our confidence. Bring to mind somebody you know right now who exudes confidence. Maybe when they walk into a room, they light that room up. They have a certain posture about them. Confident people tend to be given more opportunities and doors open easier for them. So no matter how you're feeling about yourself right now, you may be somebody who says, I've just always suffered from low confidence, or maybe you're somebody who says, yeah, I've got a pretty good self-esteem, pretty good self-image. Again, it doesn't really matter where we are. It doesn't really matter how we got here, your family of origin, your history. Your history does not dictate your future. And so the important thing is your willingness to make a decision to improve that confidence, improve your self-image, so you too can have more opportunities and really live your best life. How do we improve that self-confidence? As you're building your self-esteem and your self-confidence, I'm just going to encourage you to have grace for yourself. Be compassionate. Just like if you were learning a new language, you were learning a new instrument, you are learning to see yourself in a new way. And in the beginning, that can feel uncomfortable. It can feel a little bit awkward. And we're not always going to get it right the first time. Be patient with yourself. Be loving with yourself. And what that does is we learn to have best friend energy with ourselves. Think about how you talk to your best friend, how you treat your best friend, how you would cheer somebody you love on as they're learning something new. And now internalize that and bring that best friend energy to yourself. What that does is it changes your inner dialogue. When you start talking to yourself as a best friend, when you start talking to yourself with greater compassion, more loving, more grace, you will change that self-image. You will start to shift how you think about yourself, and how we think about ourselves impacts how we show up in the world. How do you start talking to yourself more loving? We have habits about how we talk to ourselves. When you wake up in the morning and you go to the bathroom mirror, you have a thought pattern. And it might be looking for the latest wrinkle or the gray hair, or maybe you're pinching a place on yourself, or you're saying, I wish I looked a different way. Start to notice that inner dialogue. How are you talking to yourself? Most of us aren't even aware of that inner dialogue and what we're saying to ourselves. Start practicing being more aware of how you're talking to yourself, and ask yourself, is that loving? Is that leading me to where I want to go? And chances are the answer to that is no. So changing that dialogue requires us to consciously start to change the conversation and what we're saying to ourselves. One of the easiest and most effective way to do that is through affirmations. When you get up in the morning and you're brushing your teeth, looking at yourself in the eyes and saying something nice, just saying, hey, you're looking good today. Today's going to be a great day. Practice complimenting yourself, right? Oh, I have great eyes, or I love my smile. Start paying attention to what it is you do love about yourself, you do appreciate about yourself. And in the mirror every day, start affirming to yourself things that you might not believe at first, but through repetition, you start to impress that idea on your subconscious mind. And pretty soon, your self-image, your self-esteem will improve along with your confidence. So practicing those daily affirmations. If you want some support with affirmations, we do have a free download on affirmations, how to use them, and some examples of great affirmations. So check the description below for that affirmation kit. Another way that we can improve our self-image is by having goals that stretch us. Oftentimes, we're just living inside of our comfort zone. We're not doing anything that's causing us to grow, causing us to stretch, because we're usually afraid. We're afraid of leaving the comfort zone. We're afraid of what people will think, if we'll fail. But by setting goals and having dreams that are outside of your comfort zone, and as you begin to pursue those dreams, trying new things, taking a new class, signing up for something that you haven't done before, as you start leaving your comfort zone, which will be uncomfortable at first, you will stretch yourself and you will start to see yourself as somebody who tries new things, somebody who succeeds at new things, which will impact, once again, your self-image, your self-esteem, and your confidence. So what are you excited about? Do you have a goal in mind? Do you have something that you could start doing? Maybe it's starting pickleball. Maybe it's cooking a new recipe this week, or going to dinner to a new place. Any way to leave your comfort zone is a great way to stretch your thinking about yourself and build that self-image. Another way that you can increase your confidence, increase that self-image, is through self-care. Oftentimes we put ourselves on the back burner. We're busy taking care of our families, our work, our animals, our pets, our responsibilities, and self-care has become a low priority. As you start to prioritize self-care, things that give you life, if it's taking that bubble bath, going for the massage, hitting the gym, starting your meditation practice, implementing and incorporating little practices of self-care is a great way to love on yourself and build that self-esteem. And finally, surrounding yourself with supportive people. Pay attention to the conversations that are happening around you. Are you surrounded by people who lift you up, encourage you, compliment you, affirm you? And if not, finding that supportive community of people who are up to big things, who are investing in themselves, growing themselves, who you can cheer on and who can cheer you on. Surrounding yourself with a community of supportive people is really, really key to building your self-image, your self-esteem, and once again, will increase your confidence. If you're looking for a community, make sure that you've joined our private Facebook group. It's a great group of people who, again, are all building their dreams, lifting each other up, supporting each other. So join that Facebook community. If you know you would benefit from more confidence, I have a free confidence masterclass to really help you boost that confidence, overcome self-doubt, where we go into an additional 5 tools to really build your confidence. The information for that is in the description below. Make sure you register. Confidence is such a key to success, and I believe each and every one of us could benefit from having a higher self-esteem, self-image, and greater confidence in our life. I'm Stacey Berger. Here is to you living a life that you love.